Hello and namaste to all my viewers. My name is Aniket Bhujbal and welcome back to my YouTube channel Aniket Bhujbal Vlogs. This is the last part of our laboratory safety series. In today's episode we will learn about what happens after the experiment. In this video we will cover how to safely dispose the chemical and biological waste and how to handle electrical equipment and fire emergencies inside the lab. These final steps are often the most ignored, but they are the most crucial for protecting lives and the environment. But if you still not subscribed my channel, I request you to please subscribe it. Let's begin this important session. Electrical and fire safety. Electricity and fire are two of the most powerful and dangerous forces inside a laboratory. A small spark or a short circuit can cause burns, fires, or even explosions, especially around flammable chemicals. Let's learn the golden rules of fire and electrical safety in labs. First, keep electrical equipment away from water. Water and electricity do not mix. Never touch switches, plugs, or equipment with wet hands. Make sure your working surface is dry before powering on anything. Second, inspect cords and plugs. Before turning on any machine, check. Is the plug intact? Are wires frayed or exposed? Are sockets loose or cracked? If you notice damage, do not use it. Report it immediately. Third, use equipment as instructed. Read the manual or get proper instruction before using lab equipment like centrifuges, hot plates, vacuum pumps, Bunsen burners. Never guess your way through it. One wrong setting can cause fire or explosion. Fourth, know your fire extinguishers. There are different types of fires, and not all extinguishers are the same. Class A for paper, wood. Class B for flammable liquids like alcohols, solvents. Class C for electrical fires. Using the wrong extinguisher can make the fire worse. Always check the label. Fifth, never leave open flames unattended. Whether you are using a Bunsen burner or alcohol lamp, never walk away while it's on. Turn it off immediately after your procedure. 6. Keep flammable substances away from heat sources. Store chemicals like ethanol, acetone, or ether in fireproof cabinets, away from heat or electrical outlets. Don't pipette flammable liquids near open flames. 7. In case of fire, know what to do. If a fire starts, stay calm. Turn off gas electric source if safe. Use the right extinguisher. Evacuate if fire grows. For clothes on fire, use a fire blanket or safety shower. Never run. 8. Emergency exits and alarms. Know where your emergency exit is and how to activate a fire alarm. Time matters, your 10-second response can save lives. Conclusion for fire and electrical safety section. The lab is not just about learning, it's about surviving every session safely. Electricity and fire demand caution, training, and alertness at all times.
Laboratory waste. Now let's talk about laboratory waste. In a lab, different types of waste are generated depending on the experiments being conducted. First, chemical waste, which contains acids, bases, organic solvents, heavy metals, and reactive chemicals. Second, biological waste, which contains bacteria, viruses, blood samples, and other biohazard materials. Third, glass waste, which contains broken test tubes, slides, pipettes, or any other glassware. Fourth, sharp waste, which contains needles, scalpels, and broken capillaries. Fifth, general waste, which contains paper towels, gloves, and packaging materials that are not contaminated. Each of these waste types has its own handling and disposal procedure, and mixing them can be extremely dangerous. Why proper disposal matters? Proper lab waste disposal is not just a rule, it is a necessity. Here's why. First, safety. Incorrect disposal can lead to chemical burns, infections, or even explosions. Second, environmental protection. Many lab chemicals can contaminate water sources or harm wildlife. Third, legal compliance. Laboratories are required by law to follow strict waste management protocols. Fourth, reputation. A single mistake can damage the credibility of a laboratory. In short, good disposal practices protect people, the planet, and the lab's professional standing. Segregation of waste. The first step in safe waste disposal is segregation, keeping different types of waste separate from the moment they are generated. Chemical waste should be placed in labeled, corrosion-resistant containers. Biohazard waste must be placed in red biohazard bags or containers with the biohazard symbol. Broken glass should be collected in puncture-proof boxes labeled glass waste only. Sharps must be disposed of in rigid, puncture-proof sharps containers. General waste can be put in regular bins if it is uncontaminated. Never throw chemical or biological waste into regular trash bins. Once waste is segregated and stored properly, it must be handed over to certified waste disposal companies. Record keeping. Laboratories should maintain records of: first, the type of waste; second, the amount generated; third, the method and date of disposal. This documentation is not just paperwork, it is proof that the laboratory is following safety laws. Conclusion. To sum it up, waste disposal in the laboratory is a critical process that keeps you safe, protects the environment, and ensures compliance with the law. In the lab, safety does not end when the experiment is over, it ends when every bit of waste is disposed of properly.
And that brings our lab safety series to a powerful close. From general safety rules to chemical handling, glassware use, and now waste disposal and fire safety. You've learned how to protect yourself and others in a laboratory environment. Whether you are a student or a teacher, this knowledge isn't just theory, it's your safety gear. Thank you for watching all parts of this series on Aniket Bhujbal Vlogs. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment if you want more educational content. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and keep exploring science responsibly. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.